Hello, everybody. This week, the weekly word is commitment. I was out on a run tonight. It was just full of symbolism, and it drove me to this word. Today was run streak day 220, and as I was running, I realized that the twos in the 220 represented the distance I was going tonight. But you see, I went out for a 4-mile run. 2 miles out, 2 miles back. And the symbolism that came to me as I was running is really just the power of two and the commitment associated when two people come together as one. You see, we had an opportunity this weekend to attend Joe and Leanne's wedding. And as I watched them commit to one another in front of all of their family and all of their friends, it was an amazing sight to see how two people became one. Now, throughout life, we all come up with these different opportunities to make decisions, and those decisions can lead to commitment. Some of the symbolism I came across tonight while I was running was the fact that my wife and I have been married for 18 years, and I've been in the Marine Corps for 22 years, and together those two numbers equal 40. And you might be like, what the heck's that got to do with anything? Well, you see, I made a commitment to my wife to spend my life with her and to be loyal to her. Just like I made a commitment in the Marine Corps some 22 years ago. And it hit me that I was running 2 miles out and 2 miles back on this same time that I'm thinking of those 22 years, and yet again symbolism struck as I thought, wow, the Marine Corps teaches us this idea of semper fidelis, always faithful. We're always faithful to 4 major things that they teach us from the beginning. The importance of being faithful to your God, to your country, to your nation, to your family. Not in any particular order unless you elect to put them in order based on your level of commitment. But ultimately, it's taken 22 years of my life dedicated and committed to the Marine Corps. That's a decision. It's a decision we all have. So tonight I thought I would offer commitment as the weekly word and invite you all to just sit back and consider your commitments in life. What are you currently committed to? And how are you doing in that commitment? Perhaps it's time to revisit your commitments, to reassess those decisions that you've made, to revalidate your commitment. So as I reflect on 22 years in the Corps, on a mile after mile after mile, 220 run streak day, I think of my 18 years and my commitment to my wife. I think of the fact that my daughter Briley is going to be 15 years old on Wednesday, and I admire and respect her mother for the amazing commitment that she has bestowed and put into raising Briley, of course, with me together. And of course, Camden turning 11 coming up next week. Those things are going to naturally occur as long as one is living to see their next birthday. But it's the commitment to ensuring that year after year or day after day, we're taking the time to provide that positive influence and that dedicated molding to ensure that these young people can take our country and can take those things that we're committed to the next level as we go on. I hope you enjoyed this weekly word. You may not be able to even see my face tonight, but that doesn't matter, for it's about the word, commitment. Revisit yours, make an assessment on where you are, revalidate, recommit, reestablish. Have a good night.